Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? It's June 13th, 2019, and welcome to Lounge Talk Episode 2. We got Dustin here. Fuck yeah. We got Max.
Yes.
And we got Dan.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, we were really excited. Just dropped Episode 1 yesterday, getting some really good feedback. If you watch it, make sure to drop a comment below, give us a shout out, give us any feedback you might want to give, and Dustin, Max, Danny, got anything to say?
Max, take the floor.
Yeah, dude, it's been really cool getting. I keep doing the hand thing. Getting feedback from you guys. It's been pretty cool. Glad we started this. We got lights now. Officially got new lights. It's a shout out to the lights. Thanks Amazon. Thanks Jeff Bezos. You fuck.
Give your wife half your money, you cheating bitch.
You fucking suck, sack of shit.
God, okay.
But been a good time. Thank you. Much appreciated.
I want to retract a statement I made in the last episode. I said, I guess I said a bunch of things that are, unpopular opinions. But, this one, I said, fuck Juve. Is it?
Yeah.
It is a Juve Cup, yeah. Juve coasters.
It's still I don't care. I said fuck Juve, and I'm sorry because they are similar to the Patriots in ways. Because fuck the Patriots, but I don't know. It's soccer and it's in Italy and they're the best team, so it's I'd rather be a team of them than any of the other teams that are scrubs.
It's alright to win the Italian league
and
8 years in a row, but not the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know soccer jokes.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but
I retract that statement. Fuck Juventus. Fuck soccer.
Stick by your takes.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Why am I going back on?
Right.
This,
Stick to your takes.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
Tom, what we got?
All right, on this day in history, June 13th, in 1968, actor, comedian, and writer Bill Burr, who created the hit Netflix show F is for Family, was born. Happy birthday, Bill Burr. This day in 1922, Judy Garland, who is best known as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, was born. And on this day, Grease, starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Oh my God, hit the theaters!
Yeah, we would like to pause to give you our best John Travolta impressions for 15 seconds. So, oh my God, what's going on, Sandy? What's going on, baby? You're looking like a motherfucking thing,
I'm a Scientologist. Oh my God.
I'm just trying to have sex with your mother. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, girl?
So Tommy brings up a very interesting point there. John Travolta is a Scientologist.
You know who else is a Scientologist?
Who, Tom?
Tom Cruise.
What? Tom Cruise?
And what happened 2 days ago?
Tom Cruise was challenged to a UFC fight by Justin Bieber.
Was it boxing or UFC?
UFC.
It was UFC.
Like Dana White. Dana White wants to make it happen.
Of course. Anything you can make money off of.
I would pay $100 to watch Justin Bieber versus Tom Cruise.
The two of them are really similar, honestly, because Justin Bieber is a born again Christian, I guess. You know?
Really?
Yeah. He went through this whole
He looks like Kid Rock had sex with a brat doll.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's married, right?
I guess.
That's part of why he's married.
Hailey Bieber, I think her name is. She's a model.
Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is that Tom Cruise went through it with Scientology.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise, he's only 5'4", 5'5". He's a short dude.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's small.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's small.
Yeah. Family Guy made a whole episode.
Oh, I remember that.
Family Guy stays making fun of him, yeah.
But no, that's a fact. They actually
How tall is Justin Bieber?
6'2"?
Is it?
He's
I think
tall.
he's tall.
No, he's not.
He's 6'2".
You got it?
Well, we got Google. We got the internet in our pocket.
Yeah, no, we have been arguing about something.
We could have just
a lot when we easily could have just Googled.
It is what it is, though.
Justin Bieber height.
It's more fun to speculate.
Who's Justice Bieber?
Justice Bieber.
time fighting Bieber. Justin Bieber.
5'9".
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well, he's
5'9".
way fucking off.
He's my height.
Yeah, I was way fucking off. Oh, I think he was so tall.
I also thought he was tall.
Yeah. Surrounded by 12-year-old girls who look tall. I don't know.
Still taller than
Shout out Ferry.
No.
I thought that's what he was
Nah,
going to
it's
say.
Tom Cruise.
Shout out Johnny Ace.
Yeah,
and
I feel like Tom Cruise is like jacked though. Like he definitely has like a hardcore like 2 hour a day, 3 hour a day regime.
Well, he's a Scientologist, so like they wake up at like 4 and go to sleep at like 4:15. So, you know what I'm saying?
I'm honestly
That's how
surprised
time
Family
works,
Guy never
so.
took shots at Tom Cruise for that. Like South Park did.
Yeah.
South Park took a shot at the entire
And John Travolta.
Scientologist part you're saying?
and R. Kelly, yeah.
And R. Kelly.
They only took shots at his height. That's pretty
Quick
much
shout out.
What? Family Guy
Yeah, don't do that.
took shots
Don't
at
do
that.
that.
And,
Oh,
that he
wait.
was gay.
It was the episode when
We don't
Stewie
support R.
sees
Kelly.
him
Yeah,
when he's buying
when
clothes.
he's the little
Yeah, I remember that.
So we should go around and give our takes for who we think would win in a fight, Justin Bieber or Tom Cruise. You have 15 seconds to make your argument. Dan, go.
Honestly, this is kind of a tough decision, but like Tom Cruise has been in some crazy movies. Like he's done some crazy shit in film. Like I'm sure some of that transfers over. And like if we're gonna be honest, Justin Bieber, I would probably still beat his ass. I'm gonna go with Bieber.
Bieber? Okay, Tom, go.
I mean, I gotta go with Tom Cruise. He's starred in all the Mission Impossibles. That man is probably, I'm pretty sure he did all his own stunts, so he's definitely elusive. That clock is faster than Danny's. That is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Tom Cruise beating fucking Justin Bieber's ass.
Dustin, go.
I'm gonna go for Justin Bieber
Okay.
because he's agile. He dodged some of his punches. I feel like he seems like he's quick.
Right.
He's kind of skinny like me.
Yeah.
And then our names are only one letter away from being the same, so he's pretty fucking dope. So.
Okay. I'm going to go with Justin Bieber because if you've been clapping cheeks that long, there ain't no way you're not beating the shit out of Tom Cruise. He's 5'4". You know what I'm saying?
You think
like
Tom Cruise isn't clapping cheeks?
I think
Well,
he's
Tom Cruise is
Well,
gay.
we don't Tom Cruise is gay. We don't know that might not be a fact.
Yeah.
It is a fact. It's not a fact. Fact checked. Anyway,
No.
I'm doing Justin Bieber because like Dustin said, he's agile and he claps cheeks. Like so, you know, gotta go with the cheek.
I
Remember,
didn't
yeah,
say
I'm
that part.
drunk.
What?
Great song.
Banger.
Oh,
Is that a Tom
one?
Cruise song?
No.
No, it's
Oh.
Travis Scott with Justin Bieber. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, Biebs got Travis Scott on his back.
That's true.
But this isn't, like, who's your fucking... Alright, Tom Cruise as fucking John Travolta.
Who apparently
Travolta.
Who apparently is an assassin
My
for
God.
Scientology, but like who cares? But yeah, like
Dude, they're gonna come for us.
I don't
stressed already.
come at me, Leah Remini.
Who?
David Miscavige, I got you
There's,
tattooed on my calf.
Yeah, L. Ron, what's good?
What's good with you, L. Ron?
He's dead,
L. Ron?
right?
Yeah, he's dead. He's
Okay,
way dead.
yeah,
He's been dead.
He's been dead.
My grandpa actually bought an L. Ron Hubbard book in the 50s.
Yeah, because he was a sci-fi author,
Yeah, but like
and he started a religion. He started a cult.
yeah, it's a cult. We said no religion.
Congratulations, Scientology.
Spock is
Right.
your fucking pope. How do you feel about it?
Hashtag Spock for
All right,
Pope.
wait. We're not just gonna rip on fake religions the whole show. We got to talk about something
Yeah,
else.
for
sure.
Alright, what's next?
NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Game 6 is tonight. Raptors lead the Warriors 3-2
Oh,
going
it's
back.
it's tonight.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be over by the time that the
The episode comes out.
Like, this is gonna be old news, but you know the thing about the Warriors, I liked the Warriors for a long time, like since like 2012ish.
Until they
And-
pull the Patriot.
Yeah, until they pulled the Patriots. That's exactly right. As soon as they started like being this little dynasty, I was like, yeah, I don't know, because I wasn't like a big fan. I'm not like a huge fan of basketball, but like I followed them, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I find myself rooting for the Raptors, kind of because I love Toronto. Like
I feel-
Toronto's a dope city.
Toronto is
Technically,
a dope city.
by distance, Toronto is our hometown. What is it? Is our local NBA
local
team.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
We don't
closer
have
to us.
Shit close to us. We have the Knicks, but that's like
It's
6
still
hours
far
away.
away. Yeah.
If I'm living in New York City, I'd
Knicks.
rather be a Nets fan than
I'd be a Nets fan.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
Jonah got me to be a Nets fan because he knew.
Shout out Jonah Fran.
Yeah, Jonah knew that they were gonna be good like a year or two ago,
They
and he called
They
it.
have good players.
Yeah.
Like, D'Lo was only like 19 at the time that they got him.
Yeah.
Like, you got Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie. That's a good team.
For sure.
Tommy knows his shit.
I mean,
Most definitely.
But
Yeah.
that last game though that we just watched was game 5.
Game 5, yeah.
Pissed me off.
Yeah.
We talked about that
I don't-
because okay, everyone's gonna blame Kyle Lowry for that last shot in the corner, but that's not even the part that pissed me off. It's you have Kawhi Leonard who scored like 10 points in a row
In a minute and a half,
in a minute and a half, and then Warriors only have 1 timeout. Toronto had like 3 or 4 timeouts left,
That's right.
and then he pulls one and he just calls a timeout in the middle of all that momentum. How are you about to break that?
That's
So annoying.
That's literally the same like as an NFL coach icing his own kicker.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, why would you do that? You have all the momentum. Kawhi is on fire.
Yeah.
Hit 2 cold-blooded threes. Got those 2 buckets.
You're gonna give the other team time to regroup from that. Like, what is wrong with
not
you?
just the other team, one of the greatest teams, probably the greatest team ever
Probably the
assembled.
greatest team ever.
Really?
What?
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. 1,000%.
Especially if
Better
KD
than
Better than
the
Jordan
Bulls.
Pippen. As
No,
far as like
better
star
than-
power goes.
what about
Better than Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
1,000%.
100%.
Yeah.
Probably. I like honestly.
Yes.
So I want to
They
cut
got
in.
Boogie.
Because it's a better, because they're
but
a better overall team.
Yeah.
The trio it was just a trio. Then after them, there was like Mario Chalmers, James Jones, fucking Mike Miller was a hooper. I won't hate on Mike Miller.
Yeah.
I'm a big Klay Thompson fan.
Klay Thompson's a hooper. Saw his brother strike out the
I
other
was
night.
just about to say that his brother was in Rochester.
Like, even though it turns out that Draymond Green tipped the shot from Lowry at the end, Lowry has to be the last person on that court that you want taking that final shot.
Chill.
They would have gotten a better look if Van Fleet.
That's why they gave it to him, though.
But yeah, because
Because if he makes that shot, that's
Dude,
it.
they had-
they won the
yeah,
whole
but
thing.
the
They
thing
gave
is-
him his shot. The team gave him his shot, and he fucked it up.
dude, if they have like 2 seconds left and Kawhi Leonard has the ball, they're gonna throw like 2 or 3 people on Kawhi.
Kobe would have shot it.
Okay, but if
Kawhi
If you
would've shot
want
it.
to, if you
Kawhi-
want to be a killer, if you want to have that Mamba mentality, you want to have all 5 on you, and you'll still hit.
maybe
that
they don't want
bucket.
that mama mentality. They want to be their own person.
Well, if they want to be their own person, they don't want to win championships.
Shout out to just
being you, baby.
be a team victory. Because imagine if he did hit that shot, then it would already be over. It would have been fire.
Yeah,
You know? But he missed
He
it,
didn't.
so it's like, well,
Here we are.
he'll always have that to think about.
Exactly.
It's like how
they would have had a better chance at getting that bucket if Van Vliet literally just threw it up instead of just passing it to Lowry.
Most definitely.
If he literally just.
But we got Game 6 tonight.
Yep, and Game
Yeah.
7 on Sunday.
Yeah.
And the championship parade in Oakland on Wednesday.
You really think so?
Yes, 100%.
They still have,
There is
they have
no-
a 1-game lead
There's
over
a
them.
dog
This
Yeah,
episode's going
but
to come
they're-
out on Wednesday, and people are going to love that.
There's absolutely no way that they're losing 3 straight home games in the finals, and 2 losing their last game at Oracle,
Yeah.
and 3 not going to 7.
Yeah, I'm
Because
thinking
it's Klay Thompson's gonna drop like 45, Curry will drop like 30.
It's
Right.
probably over for
It's
Toronto.
Game 6.
honestly.
It's a Thompson.
Is Game
night.
7 back in Toronto?
Yeah. So like at that
That's gonna
point,
be pretty lit though.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
You said get tickets
Imagine
and go.
going. Imagine.
Max,
6,000.
Max.
I got it. Let's go.
I
I'm
don't.
not about to
We're
drop
not.
6,000 on a fucking finals.
That would be
game.
insane.
Dude, if
though.
you just dropped $25,000 for us to go, that'd be fire.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. Love you guys, not gonna do that. But yeah. So that's Game 6. Obviously you guys will all fucking know by the time this shit comes out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, whatever.
So either
So-
we'll look like
Goodness.
geniuses or we'll look like dumbasses.
Well,
who don't
you're the
know
one
what
that
we're
was
talking about.
making all these claims.
Exactly.
You're right. Well, you know what? I stand by my claims. Warriors in 7.
Tom's a big sports guy. Sports games. Anyway.
Yo, they got sports games again.
What's up next on the agenda, big boy?
Quick shout out.
E3.
Oh, E3?
What happened
okay,
at
it's my
E3?
turn. Okay. Quick shout out to Max's sweatshirt real quick.
Mr.
V's.
V's.
Go check out the cart.
That's a fire logo. Like
It is
That
fire
is-
if
logo.
we
that
made
really
that
is.
into a fashion brand, I think people would be into it.
That is actually a self-portrait of John V.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
really is.
Let me get a zoom.
Did he used to have a mustache?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's just a... But yeah. Anyway, E3. So it was a good year.
Yeah.
I really only care about Nintendo. So honestly, Max, you talk about all the other stuff that happened first.
Boom, bam, boom. Big ticket item. We got the Avengers game finally coming out. Square Enix announced that they are officially dropping the Avengers. A full Avengers game. It is with Thor, Captain America, Black Widow for some
It
reason.
has all of them.
No, there's only 4. Like 4 in the main campaign. There will be a broader, like they said they are going to expand like the roster of heroes for online, but the main campaign is just Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and Black Widow and the Hulk.
Avengers is still trash.
I fucking hate this game.
Can't wait to not
It
buy
looks fire. They do.
Can't wait to not buy that one.
I fucking hate these kids. Anyway, they do hint that there could be a possible crossover between the Spider-Man PS4 game and this, which was one of my favorite games of all time.
That was
So
a great game.
I'm pretty hyped for that. If they do announce a crossover, that would be completely dope. They definitely open the door for like a whole like new superhero like genre of game that hasn't been here in a while. Like Spider-Man kind of started, but I'm really fucking excited. And then we also got the Blair Witch Project is finally getting its game. It's on some kind of hyper realistic engine, which looks really dope. Which I've actually seen a lot of indie games are using. Like they're dumping all their money into like super crazy engines and shit like that. And it's pretty dope and like just focusing on storytelling. So that's kind of cool. I'm pretty excited for that. And then obviously, you got the big ticket items. You got like Halo. You got like they announced Banjo-Kazooie for Smash, which Dan will get into.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually huge. Let's
Keanu
start
Reeves
with
showed his penis on stage at E3. It was really weird
For real?
and inverted. He's got like a weird like 90-degree angled penis.
He's got the reverse J curve.
Yeah, way hard reverse J curve.
That's the way
You
to
didn't
go.
see that?
No.
dude.
Yeah, they're putting it in the new game.
Cyberpunk. He's
Yeah,
gonna have
it's
like
a
he's gonna have a
77.
cybernetic penis. That's
Can we
just like,
just-
I
You
thought
know?
it was gonna be a new skin on Fortnite. They were just gonna add that to
A
the
cyber skin penis?
No, the Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
with the penis out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
PP out Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves.
That'd be fire.
PP out Keanu.
Yeah. But yeah, E3 for Nintendo was. I feel like Nintendo honestly stole the show.
That's the only one I
that's
paid attention
like,
to.
with Sony not being there.
They weren't there.
Sony wasn't there this year.
Oh, I
That's
didn't know.
why
I had
it
no
is.
clue about
Yeah.
E3.
But Nintendo, like, they just off rip, like Luigi's Mansion, like Pokemon, the new Fire Emblem. If you're into that, I'm not really a big
I never
fan.
played it before.
But the
It looked
one
dope.
that I was waiting for months now, and I'm gonna continue to wait for months, is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Finally got its first trailer.
Good shit. No Isabel though.
Oh yeah, did not see Isabel, which
Yeah.
is a little concerning, but I think it's gonna be all right. I think there's gonna be a really good game. It's still in development for a while, but
Right.
I don't know. I'm excited about that. For anyone that doesn't know Animal Crossing, it's pretty much the best game out there. It's coming out for the Nintendo Switch. That's a Dan opinion.
Mhm.
Let's also not forget new Dragon Quest character in Smash.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's 2 new characters in Smash getting thrown in there. Hopefully they get thrown at the same time.
Yeah, the hero from Dragon Quest with
Yeah.
all the different skins. So
Yeah,
that's
so
fun.
it's different skins.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay.
And then Banjo Kazooie.
That's gonna be wild.
Are you
Kazooie?
kidding me? Banjo Kazooie is one of
All
my
time.
Yeah, all
All-time
time
game.
I-
Easily
Rushmore.
all time.
I
Mount
never
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
Of Nintendo 64
Yes.
or Rushmore.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
1000%.
I never played his game, but just looking from the gameplay and just like him like fighting,
Yeah.
the bird's doing all the work.
What's
going on with
It's
that?
like Duck Hunt. The duck does a lot of the work.
Yeah.
It really does.
Kazooie's a baller.
He's just kind of there like supporting.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's literally what was going on.
the bird does
Dude, he even grabs the bird and hits people with
whack
it.
it.
What an
Exactly.
asshole.
Right.
Nah,
Is that his
Banjo's the
friend?
boy.
Come at me, Peter.
Yeah, they live together. It's Banjo and Kazooie.
Damn, he
What
treats
all
him like
smoke,
shit.
Anything else at E3? Anything else worth?
Breath of the Wild sequel.
Breath of the Wild
Breath
sequel.
of
Dude,
the Wild.
If you haven't
2.
watched that, the music that they had in the background,
God, it was
like creepy, dark,
Yes.
like I love that Nintendo starting to go that more like mature,
Yeah.
creepy, like adult
X-rated.
route. I'm gonna hopefully.
Triple X
But
rated.
then on
That'd
the
be sick.
other hand, there's also Link's Awakening.
What's that?
The remake of the Game Boy one that's coming out on the Switch.
Oh,
that one's
that's
coming
dope.
this fall.
Oh really?
Yeah, you haven't seen that one? It's
No.
like the art style. I really like it.
Is it like
kinda,
like old art style?
no,
like
it's
the
like
old
clay.
games?
It's like
Oh, like
little
clay?
animations. Pull it up, Tommy. It looks really good.
What is it?
But like a lot of fans aren't into it
Dude.
because of the animation. But it's Link's Awakening.
See, I never really played, like, I had, like, my grandma had the original, like, Zelda game on Super Nintendo, and I used to play that, but I never, like, got too into Zelda. But after Breath of the Wild now, now I'm totally into Zelda.
Breath of the Wild was a dope game. I don't own it, but I've played, like, a solid, like, 2.5 hours of it.
Yeah, I gotta hear if you ever want to play
Yeah,
it.
I definitely do, because that game, like, kind of, like... The thing about the Switch is there's all these games coming out that, like, I've played, like, through, like, you guys or, like, whoever has a Switch, and, like, it's kind of making me want to cop a Switch, but I don't want to drop $300, but I know I'll have to.
Dude,
like, there's no point not to at this point, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
I'll
It's
go
worth
share
it.
these on you, bro.
It's worth it?
I'll go share these with you.
You want-
you're about to split a Switch.
Why? He's got one. You live in the same house.
You live with him.
Yeah.
Not really. He's at Aaron's most nights now.
Shout out to Aaron.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron.
Big shout out to Aaron.
Shout out to Maddie too.
Yeah.
And Hannah and Adele.
I'd split with you, but, like, I don't...
Not
I'd go
shout
to
out
school.
to-
Yeah, no, you're good.
I go to
Yeah,
school.
I'm not even gonna say that.
I'll honestly probably end up buying one for everybody at school.
Dude, it's so fun though. If you
Yeah.
go on like a trip, like in a car, or like even on a plane.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Dude,
like a
me-
group thing, too, like, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
you
mad
give
people
someone
can
else
play
the
it.
controller.
Mario Party, Mario Kart, like... all
Like
those
if you
games.
guys, I don't know if Tom brought his, but if you guys had a Switch, like on the way to where'd you go, Cape Cod?
Cape Cod.
Yeah, Cape Quad. If you had
Fucking
if you had a
Cape Cod.
Nintendo Switch when you go into fucking Cape Quad, that would have been a fucking blast.
We fucking would have splurged all over Mario Kart. Would have been fucking wicked hard.
I'd have beat all of you.
While we're
Yeah.
on the topic of Cape Cod, so last night, yesterday, as you know, well, probably know, I am not the biggest Boston sports fan.
Notorious. Not
mentioned that in
Boston
the
guy.
last episode.
Yep.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck the Pats. Fuck the Bruins. Fuck the Sox.
You watch your fucking mouth.
Socks.
I don't really mind. Like the Celtics.
Fuck the
I don't
Celtics
re-
just because they're.
Yeah, fuck the
nah,
Celtics.
Just throw them
I
in
say
there.
fuck the Celtics
Throw 'em in
because
there.
I'm an ex-
Okay, yeah,
Sorry,
fuck the
Tom.
Celtics.
Shout out
Sorry,
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
But shout out Tom. But yesterday was a tough day for Boston sports and it was pretty nice to see. The Celtics pretty much they lost Kyrie Irving. That's pretty great. They lost their point guard.
They officially did.
He fired his agent. He's gonna be a free agent. Probably gonna go to the Nets. Shout out Nets.
Fuck the Nets. Second best team in New York. Anyway,
You think they might reunite at Lakers and you'd be like, LeBron, I miss you? And they're just gonna...
LeBron, Kyrie, and AD gonna run the West for years.
That's what I was gonna say. You never know until it happens, guys.
You never know until it happens. Facts. The Bruins, they not only lost in Game 7 of the Cup, they got absolutely embarrassed.
It was bad.
smoke show.
They
Fuck you,
lost-
Dave Portnoy.
Is that big Canadian dude?
Nah,
No,
it's
he's from
the-
Barstool.
Oh,
President
yeah,
of
the
Barstool.
president of
Oh, yeah, I
Barstool.
forgot about that.
Did we say fuck you to him last episode?
We did.
Yeah,
But
well,
big
well
fuck
guess
you,
what? He was in person to watch his team lose in Game 7, so fuck you, Portnoy.
I thought Barstool people aren't like allowed at sporting events. There's NFL games.
NFL game. Portnoy's not allowed at NFL games.
Certain
Why?
NFL.
Because he's a ruckus.
Because he's a dickhead.
He got banned from the Super Bowl.
He
Why
got-
did he get banned from the Super Bowl?
Because he's just.
Because
loud.
Barstool got banned from Media Week last year at the Super Bowl
Oh,
because
yeah.
Goodell didn't want them Goodell didn't want them involved at all because he doesn't like Barstool.
Right.
So they
Which is
tried
so
to get in.
He doesn't like something that everyone else... Like,
But
clearly everyone our age
he
likes
doesn't
it.
like the image. He doesn't think that Barstool's
image should be
orthodox
associated,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, like he doesn't like the
That's-
He doesn't like the
Orthodox.
image that it gives the sports media.
But that's how it actually is.
That's how
though.
it actually
Smart-
is.
Barstool
That's the thing.
actually, like-
Barstool relates to it.
to fans. That's how
Yeah.
they actually act.
Because
Like,
they're a
wild.
blog. They're not
Yeah.
like an actual like
Yeah, no.
journalistic like
Yeah.
outlet.
I
They're
mean,
a
at
blog.
this point, they kind of are.
I mean,
Like,
they're a huge
whole,
media outlet.
Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah,
But they're
exactly.
not like cut print journalism.
Don't they own the
They're not like
rights?
the Times. They're not as legitimate as like the Times or LA. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Obviously.
like
I mean,
yeah, but that's
like,
that's the difference. Like Goodell
in
wants
terms
those
of,
media
like,
outlets. He doesn't
Goodell
want Barstool.
sports
Goodell
shit,
wants-
like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
You
they're
know?
like their titles include like LeBron is like an alien from outer space, and this is why you should hate him, as opposed to like other like it's blogs, you know.
Yeah, it's
a
pretty-
big difference, but
Yeah.
people eat that shit
World
up.
Star.
It's like
World-
World Star for
World
sports.
Star.
That's what I was
Exactly.
just
It's the
thinking.
World Star for sports.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Shout out World Star.
Shout out World Star.
We will all
So-
fight next episode and completely butt naked, and we're gonna get on World Star. That's the goal.
I hope so.
Only reason we made the show.
So
That sounds pretty hot.
yeah, and they got Bruins got embarrassed Game 7 of the finals of the Cup last night. and then hate to see it, the Sox are actually 7.5 games out of first place.
I don't want to talk about it.
And 2 games out of the wild card. How does that make you feel, Max?
I mean, 2 games out of the wild card's fine. Like, that's the goal at this point. You know? It is what it is.
You hear that?
What?
That is the goal at this point of a team that started the year as defending world champions.
We still started the year.
Absolutely.
Did an asteroid hit the city of Boston? Did it all of a sudden we're not the defending World Series champions? Like, what happened there? It's halfway. It's only June, buddy. It's only June.
I don't know, man.
This fucking kid. I don't know why he's even here.
Honestly, though, like, if you just won last year, like, yeah, you have high expectations, but, like, even if you don't do that well the next season, you still won last year, so it's like you still
can't really talk till somebody else dethrones you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you shut your mouth.
It's alright.
You little dirty little whore mouth.
So let's switch over to movies.
Yeah. Movie time!
Bill and Ted. If any of you don't know, the Bill and Ted movies starring Keanu Reeves, and I'm pretty sure his name is Alex Gordon. We're going to fact check this real quick.
All right. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, that's not how you play it. You might break it.
Why'd you do that?
I wanted to scare Tommy.
That was really loud.
Really fucking loud.
I
That
wasn't
is gonna
expecting it
pierce
to be
your
that
fucking
loud.
eardrums.
Yeah,
Sorry to everybody at home. Might have to lower the volume on
Yeah,
that
definitely
one.
gonna have to screw with the audio on that.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, Bill and Ted. What's the dude's name? Because we've been
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter.
Yeah, so Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves, they play these stoner best friends that want to become rock stars, go through some wild adventures, and it just came out recently that they are actually, after 20 years after the latest one, they are coming out with a third one that will be titled Bill and Ted Face the Music. And on a related note, Kid Cudi has joined the cast and will be doing some work for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Writing a few songs, doing some producing, and I'm honestly, that excites me for it.
Yeah, like it's weird to think that Keanu Reeves, after doing like John Wick and like Matrix movies for like the past 20 years, is gonna go back to being like in Bill and Ted movies. And like, what does that look like? Because it's like you can't just go from like to being like excellent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not gonna be.
I'm down
he's
with
typecast
it,
now.
I'm down with it.
I'm so down with it. I love Bill and Ted.
I watched a Netflix movie the other day that Keanu Reeves was in. It completely took me off guard that he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What one was it?
It was Always Be My Maybe. It's the Asian guy who pretended to play Jim in that one episode of The Office.
That was a funny scene.
That is a funny scene. I'm glad you know what I'm talking
Also
about.
in the interview.
Also, yeah, the guy who played Kim Jong-un in the interview. I should have fucking said that.
Yeah.
And another Asian actress, and Keanu Reeves had a cameo as the girl's boyfriend for a few scenes. Yeah, so it was a solid movie. Yeah, Always Be My Maybe. It's on Netflix. Out of 5, I give it about a 3.4. So maybe check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. Word.
3.4.
Yeah, it's
a
pretty
bit-
low. I don't know if people are gonna watch that now.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah, honestly, you may be right.
I might have to skip
I may be
it.
crazy. Might have to not watch that one.
Probably gonna catch that one.
I don't be watching movies like that, though. You know what I do watch, though? Nature documentaries.
Nature documentaries are dope.
Which
Let me
goes
just-
into
You know,
Here we are.
Yeah,
We've arrived.
The one I've been watching recently is called Africa, and it's on Netflix, and it's really cool because it goes to like 5 or 6 of the different regions of Africa. So like different like thick forests and shit, and
Right.
deserts, and like so it's crazy. It's a nice mix. And the other day I was watching one, and there was this bird. I don't remember what it was called, but it looked like a dinosaur.
The shoebill.
The shoebill. That's a fact. Yep, it was the shoebill.
I'm
And-
sure it's like-
It's a really good show because it really tells a story through, like, there's a narrator talking about, like, I'm amazed every time by the camera work because they're able to get these shots where it's like, how the hell are you this close? What is going on? And it showed the mother shoebill, and she went off to get water because her baby was pestering her for water, and the baby that was pestering her was the older of the two, and then the younger of the two was a little smaller and weaker, and it was off to the side. And so when the mom went away, the bigger of the two babies started like torturing the little one. It started like pecking it and taking out its fur and stuff. And so when the mom comes back, she sees the condition of the baby and then the older brother or the older sibling, and she walks over the little one and goes over to the bigger one and gives it the water.
She's like, damn, yeah, you a little bitch. And
Brutal.
she like
That's
feeds
nuts.
it.
Nah, dude, that shit, like...
It's a real life Cinderella, but within birds.
Yeah. It's like if Beauty and the
I don't know
Beast.
about that.
I mean, what?
It's like if Beauty and the Beast was with birds. I feel that.
But no, I was telling you guys earlier, like you weren't there, but I was telling you guys earlier, like I feel like that tells a lot about human nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's
that
kind of how we
happens-
act.
that happens.
Almost
Yeah.
normally.
Because
Yeah.
we don't live as in, like, survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
You know, like, we are pretty much guaranteed, like, we're, like, obviously not everyone is, but for the most part, we're pretty much guaranteed an upbringing and a life, because, like, some, like, animals are like elephants, they're born and they just start walking. Like, what? They're, like, these fucking masses.
That's wild.
It's just
It takes fucking
Dude.
12 years before a human is fucking even...
able to walk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
12 years. No.
No,
I
I'm
had a
saying,
crib
like,
till I was 13. So.
Did you?
Yo, you
Yeah,
guys.
dude. What?
I'm going off topic.
Pussy.
I feel like a
what?
crib would be, like, high-key a dope bed.
Yo, if
'Cause
we
it's
all
like-
just had
like a
human cribs,
swinging
just
all
be
the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking,
You
like,
mean
launch
like
or
adult
something.
adult cribs?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But you couldn't get out because it's like a baby gate, and you had to be like, you had to call your
Yeah,
kids
it's,
to
like,
like come
really
and get
tall.
you, and be like, Dave, I'm stuck in the crib, and it's Dad, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you
we're
guys-
bringing it back, adult-sized cribs.
Do you guys remember like when you crawled out of the crib the first time?
Yes,
That was wild.
I have zero memories of being in a crib.
You don't remember?
I remember being in a
My
crib.
first memory of the crib is crawling out of it.
Yep.
That's my first memory.
Yeah, I fell directly on my head when I fell out of a
Do you
crib.
have your first memory?
Makes sense.
Yeah. My first memory was, you guys remember that picture in my house where it's like I'm on the. If you ever been
The
in my
Johnny
house,
Depp mugshot.
that's Frank Sinatra, you fucking asshole. Anyway, I have a picture in my house and like
We'll edit that one.
there's like a little dock and I'm like a 4-year-old child and like there's a sign that says no fishing on the dock, so I'm like slightly off the dock and fishing, and I was like probably 2 or 3 years old.
I've seen that picture.
It's probably yeah.
That's your
I'm
first
seeing
like memory.
it. First memory, yeah, like one of my big first memories for sure. And I was a little badass because they said no fishing, but I was like, fuck out of here, I'm about to steal your fish and your girl, so it's whatever.
One of my earliest memories, when Danny and I were younger, our family took a trip to Myrtle Beach to visit our grandparents, JoJo and Poppy, and we were at the pool at their residence complex.
Nah,
they
see,
lived
this
in.
isn't your first memory, though.
That was one of the first things I remember.
There's no way.
How old
Danny,
were you?
I was like 3,
14.
2 or 3.
Keep going with it.
And we were at the pool swimming, and I guess I threw Danny's towel in the pool.
No, you pushed me over and you made my big
I
toe
don't
start to bleed.
I don't think that's what happened.
Okay, well, fucking
was
finish the story, because I wish it worked out.
And he pushed me in the pool. And like I said, I'm like 2 or 3, so I don't know how to swim. And our grandpa had to jump in and save me.
TJ saved you. See, you don't even know the fucking story.
It was
dude.
100% Poppy. It was 100%.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
It
it
was
was.
TJ.
It was
Oh,
no, it was
Poppy.
Poppy.
Oh my
The point of the story is, I fucked up. I could have had it. Like, I was this close. I didn't mean to kill him.
But you were going to.
That's
just,
what I would have said.
you know,
I was gonna get real
manslaughter's a
close, but I wasn't actually
Right.
gonna go through.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, that's how
My
it's going.
my earliest memory is literally just waking up though,
Really?
like completely. Like it's like almost like
Out of
well,
the
like
veg.
no, but nah. It's like because when you sleep, I'm pretty sure like it's when you grow the most. Have you ever heard that?
What?
Your
yeah.
body.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe like when I was sleeping, like my brain like developed just to the point where I could like remember or
Okay.
be like coherent.
Retain
You know what I
ener-
mean?
yeah, retain shit. I feel
Yeah,
you.
I think that's what I think that's why.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's science, bro. I ain't fucking qualified
Yeah,
enough
maybe.
to talk about that. But, I mean, makes sense.
I don't know.
I don't know, basic
Makes sense to
biology
me, yeah, I
standpoint,
don't know that much either.
Yeah. Your first memories are probably like waking up or in a crib or in a bed of some sort, you know?
I can't even really pinpoint mine.
Really? What's your earliest one that you can?
The thing is, I can remember one that I think is pretty early, but it doesn't make sense because, like, I think I remember things from earlier than it.
Right.
But Like, I remember my 4th birthday party. It was at my house in my basement, and there were like these beams that were like,
pillars.
like just for,
Shit's
you know,
really
the
annoying.
structure of the house. And someone ran into it and started crying, and then everyone else started crying because we all were 3 or 4.
Dude, that is like.
But shit, dude, I also
The most
remember
annoying thing as a
before I
parent.
started going to daycare, like the day before, for whatever reason, this is mad weird. All the kids were at a house. We were all at a house, and all the kids were in the basement. And I was only there for a minute, and then we left, and then the next day I started at daycare.
Word?
But that must have been when I was like 3. Like, that was like little. I don't know. There were a lot of kids.
Word?
I don't know.
Like-
That's what I mean.
That
This has
could
been
be-
story time with
that's
Dan
not that
Brown.
That
fun
could
of
turn
a-
into some real sketch shit real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
the
Just a
more I
bunch,
think
of,
about it,
bunch of
like-
little kids in a basement, like.
You guys?
Yikes.
Yeah.
2012 was like
Idiot.
7 years ago. That's nuts.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
kind of weird.
That
to
does
think
not.
about.
it
I
doesn't
moved here in
seem that far.
2012.
And he's right.
I moved to ER in 2012. Yeah.
Wasn't I this?
You were same year.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Remember when the world was supposed to end in 2012?
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
didn't.
that was
Fuck
so
you, Nostradamus.
Then it was
People were
supposed
so
to end like
dumb.
7 times after that.
Yeah. And The Rock made a movie about it.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. Or actually, John
That was-
Cusack.
Yeah, that wasn't The Rock.
Yeah, John Cusack made a movie about it. Fuck you, John Cusack.
You two look like you could be brothers.
We are brothers.
Why?
We came out the same
Because we
womb.
white
That's
people
cool.
with
Because you
beards.
both have beards. Yeah, white people with beards, black hair. Black
White
brown.
people with beards.
I'm not. I'm brown. You have darker hair than me.
Yeah.
You have
Black
some
shirts.
dark ass hair. Like it's is it black? Is it considered black
I don't
or
know.
is
I
it just
think
like dark brown?
Max, you should
Probably black.
shave
It's
all the hair
definitely-
off.
No, not never.
Is
I
that
would look
black?
like a bean. I would look like a walking big toe. Like that would be Max Liebel.
Or as Dan Costello would say whenever I would shave my face, shout out to Dan, I look like a hairless nutsack.
Nice. Like just like a like when it's cold and it's just like you know what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
so,
Like
yeah.
wrinkly.
No,
For
not
sure.
not wrinkly. Just
Not a
like
wrinkly
just
nutsack?
chilling.
Just
Like a chillin' nutsack.
Yeah,
okay.
just
Jay
yeah, just
chill.
cool.
Like it's 80 degrees and you're just like
Yeah.
scrudged up against the side of your leg. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like rubbing and you get the chafe. You know what I'm saying?
I've never chafed ever in my life.
Really?
Like that. Yes.
Ever?
I've
Lucky
never done that.
bastard.
I've
to
never
fucking
had that
see it.
issue.
Yeah, honestly, same. Never like bad, like maybe like for a second, but never bad.
No, I've never done it ever.
If my thighs will let me.
Let me squeeze in here if my thighs will let me.
One time I
Shut up,
chafed on my
Henry.
leg because of my pants. Like a specific pair of pants was making me chafe, but
Right.
that's it. It was
Yeah.
weird.
I'm
I
glad I'm
wore-
not a nipple chafer.
That
I rock-
sounds
Oh my
that shit
miserable.
is
God,
scary to
only
me.
certain shirts.
my
When I
nipples
see
were
that, like
shaved.
people run marathons and there is blood.
Oh,
coming.
dude,
Bro,
that is so
bro,
disgusting.
my nipples would fucking
Like just
shake
take your
during
shirt off
soccer.
at that point. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
dude, like it's okay.
Like,
Just-
especially
like, spare yourself
not
the
much
pain.
sophomore year,
Right.
but junior and senior year, junior especially during preseason, it was hell.
Was it just like
Nipple
the shirts you were
chafes?
wearing, or
I don't know. Like I wore. That's what I thought for the one shirt I wore. So I would wear like different shirts, and then I had to come to practice with fucking band-aids on my nipples.
it's the funniest look when someone just has some
Ugh.
fucking band-aids on their nipple.
You can't expect
It's
to
like you're
run
trying
a
to
marathon without putting a few band-aids on your nipples.
It's like you're
Right.
trying to censor your nipples.
Like, censor your
you
nipples.
can't look at them.
Oh, that shit makes me uncomfortable.
Dude,
Oh.
Like when girls go to like fucking festivals and they just have black tape on your nipples. Like when you peel that shit off, not gonna be a good time. You know, it's duct tape.
That sounds
Damn
yeah,
near
that
duct
sounds
tape you're putting
miserable.
on there.
Yeah,
Like come on now.
never.
Jesus. Come
Never
on.
touch me.
Like come on. Like come on.
I mean, come on.
Like come on. But yeah, no, fuck all that. My question was, you guys ever got like stuck in something as a kid? We were talking about weird things as kids.
Well,
you
like
ever
if
got
a kid ever got stuck in like the claw machine.
no? Well, that kind of like that.
Tom's like,
But-
because I have a
No,
story.
that was always my dream though.
I got my head stuck in a chair once, and I had to call the fire department, and that was not a fun time at all. And they had to saw me out of a chair.
Did they really?
Perfectly good chair, yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah,
we
I
did.
don't recall ever getting stuck anywhere.
I remember.
I have. Well, what is it? When I lived in Buffalo, we had
Yeah.
an apartment, and like we lived on the upstairs, and we had like
Whoa, what just happened there?
I don't even
I don't know.
know.
whatever. But
It just dimmed a little bit.
okay.
But
But
yeah,
there was like a hand railing around our stairs, and I put my head in between,
Mhm.
and for a second I couldn't take it out, and I was literally like, "This is over. I'm gonna be here. And I'm gonna die." I managed to get myself. It didn't get that severe to the point where I was like had to get out, and like my parents didn't find me. But like for a good second, I was just like freaking out, and like I don't know. Do you guys get claustrophobic like that?
Hell
like
yeah.
if you're in a tight
Hell
space
yes.
where you can't move your limbs
Oh my
around.
God.
Yeah, like
Like,
if I
I don't
can,
like that.
the second like I'm in a tight, like the second I can like literally do this with my arm.
That
Crazy check
bothers
is
me
just-
so much.
Yeah,
I
like,
get
just
claustrophobic with
tweak
like
out.
even things with like my shoes. Like if I can't put like my big toe or like a toe over the other one and kind of like, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
If my toes are too
Yeah.
tight, then that makes me feel claustrophobic kind of like
Like,
it drives me insane.
When we were younger,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Eddie, remember when we would one of the specials in elementary would be going to the library. Remember when we were younger and we'd go to the library?
Was it specials? It wasn't specials.
But like,
Specials was,
but remember, like
arts.
we would go to the library. Miss Mance would read to us.
Specials.
All right. Well, so we'd go to the library, and we would always, my class at least, would always sit down, and the librarian at the time, Miss Mance, shout out Miss Mance.
I was thinking about her earlier.
She
That's
would,
weird.
she would,
Sexually?
she would read us a
She
story,
was
and
old when I was there, and I was like the second grade.
we all had
Sounds hot.
to sit crisscross apple. Like she made us sit crisscross applesauce, and like I would just sit there, and my toes would be so uncomfortable. Like I'd try to curl them, and I would literally sit there like, what the fuck? Like I can't. Like I was just so uncomfortable when I would sit, and it would always just like that's why I hated going to the library because it would always just be like that.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
They really do be like that.
Isn't that weird though? Like I remember when I was in elementary school and they'd be like, everyone has to sit crisscross applesauce, and then you just beat up everyone except one kid. It's like, no, you Johnny. It's like you gotta go too. It's like you. Like, why does it matter how I'm sitting right now? Like, they
Right.
literally get mad if you weren't sitting like that.
Conformity.
That is weird.
Bro.
Like, why does it matter?
They're trying to control our brains.
Really hot.
Yeah, that was music
Not gonna
hour.
lie.
Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, welcome back to Lounge.
All right, so what pieces of unsavory porn have you guys stumbled upon in your lives?
Dude.
The lemon tree. Do you guys know about the lemon
No,
tree?
what the fuck is the lemon
I know
tree?
lemonparty.com.
No,
Look that up, everybody.
What is that?
That is also
Never mind.
unsavory
We'll
porn.
get back to that. What? Okay, lemon tree.
I saw this, I think on Reddit. Like it's a meme. You know, it's
Right.
just-
You know how
just
Reddit
find
be.
it. But it's this dude and this girl are in the backyard, and this woman comes back there and starts stealing lemons from the tree, and the guy is like, "Hey, what are you doing, you lemon whore?"
Lemon whore.
And then just kind of run with it, and fucking, and then it becomes a
Wait,
porno. And
what?
so it's like,
Wait. So they actually have sex, and he's just like, I won't tell anyone you're stealing lemons if you fuck me under this lemon tree right now.
Is that
Like
what it
shit
was?
like that.
pretty much along
It was like
those lines.
blackmailing
Oh my
them for
God.
stealing lemons.
Yeah, it's. I didn't watch the whole film, unfortunately.
At that point, I would have grabbed popcorn. I would have been really into this.
If
Oh,
we're
bro.
being honest, like,
I would have been
when-
into the story.
if there's a story, like, it just makes it better.
You know what's
No,
I
it
was
doesn't.
wondering like what the
No,
best
No, I don't care about a
The
story.
best what?
like what the best written porno is. Like what's like cream of the crop? Like what do people go to when they're like, I need like the I think these lights are dimming. I think
Yeah, it's
that's
okay.
what's
It's
happening.
okay.
Like what's like the Quentin Tarantino of porno? You know what I'm saying?
Backdoor
Backdoor
Sluts
Sluts
9.
It's up
Makes
there.
naughty nurses too look
Right.
like panty capers 4.
Yeah.
It's up there.
You ever
definitely.
just been like, so my unsavory porn thing was like, you ever just like, you've been like really high or like really drunk or something like that, and you go home and you're like, I'm about to beat one off so good, and I get home, it's driving me crazy, and then you
Not
like,
once.
Nah.
all right, well I do that a lot.
That's
I live
the
a
last thing on my mind. Like sleep is the first
Yeah, that-
thing
yeah,
on
me
my
too.
mind.
Nah, yeah, I live a pretty sad existence, but like, like yeah, you just go home and you're like, I'm about to beat it off so good, and then you're just like, you accidentally go on YouTube and you're like, type-
YouTube.
yeah, I've been like really drunk before, and like I accidentally went on YouTube and I've been typing in like porn searches
And you're
on
like,
YouTube.
why can't I find
and I'm like,
anything?
slip and slide videos. I want porn, and then you realize you're on YouTube and you're like, oh.
I've done that
Yeah.
before though, where I'm like, I'm gonna watch porn right now,
Then
and
you get-
I'll go on YouTube. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Right, and then you get demonetized from YouTube, and they're like, "Yeah, you need to fucking get off YouTube. We're about to block your account. You're not
Dude, there
allowed
were
to have this
times
anymore."
when there was like, it was all Asian. Like even like all the text on the videos was all in like Asian characters and
Is it all
stuff.
blurred
And there
out?
was straight up porn. It wasn't
Oh,
blurred
so
out.
it was like pirated.
No, like it just I don't know, like got past YouTube's like
Endgame.
what? Did Endgame get on YouTube?
Endgame was on YouTube for a second with like Japanese lettering.
No, I'm saying, but like this stuff was on there for a while. Like YouTube just like wasn't doing anything about it. It was like a year or two ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
Word.
like they were demonetizing everyone's videos,
mm-hmm.
and at the same time they were allowing this to slip through the cracks, like
Right.
straight up pornography.
Jesus Christ. But like, what's your unsavory porn story? Do you have an unsavory porn story?
Probably that Lisa Ann clip. I haven't even seen the whole thing.
The bathtub one?
She's a lifeguard. What does she even say? I just know what
She's
the kid.
like, I couldn't help but notice you don't have a lifeguard at your beach.
Yeah.
This isn't the beach. This is a bathtub.
Dude, that's like the way the kid reacts to and how slow he talks. Like it's really funny, but at the same time, like he sounds like a child. Like that's almost kind of creepy. Like I don't know. This is kind of weird.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But I'm like really good at sex, so like this movie's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's like shit like that. Like,
That's literally exactly how he talks.
right.
Too.
It's
like,
just so annoying.
this is a bathtub.
Like what?
Sophomore year, I found a Playboy in the ER library.
No way.
Yeah.
Where?
Wait. Okay.
It,
What?
Dustin's like, what?
it was.
And I didn't
missed
fucking
out.
find it. God damn it!
It was.
He should have tried to run it out.
We had.
Yeah, I'd like to check this out.
Yeah, I found this in the P section. It was recent around that time. Fun fact: the 1996 Playboy Playmate of the Year went to East Rochester High School.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yes.
No way. Bullshit.
But yeah, no.
This is true.
This
So-
is true.
Yeah.
What?
I wonder what she does now.
Probably Playboy.
Probably not. She's probably out of the game. 1996. That's like 20.
Yeah, she probably
5
has
years
like
ago,
a dusty
right?
little
No.
dusty clam.
Yeah, I don't even know how old she
Not
was when
gonna-
it happened.
That's
So
new name of the podcast, Dusty Clam.
Did you find her?
The flaccid.
Oh yeah,
The flaccid
Let me see
clam.
her.
But I don't know if there's a picture,
Flaccid's
but
a funny
like
one.
here's the. It's where is
What's
it?
her name? We need a name, damn it.
I wonder if she still lives here.
Maybe.
It could
No,
be.
no way. Not if she was been, in the Playboy Mansion and shit like
So it
that.
doesn't mean you just are banned from ER.
You think she was banging Hef? Big question there. Was
They-
she banging Hef?
They were all banging head.
They were all
That's so
banging
dis-
Hef,
That is
but
literally
like,
so disgusting.
yeah, he's just an 80-year-old man with all the diseases.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
But he lived to like what, 90 something? He was like 88.
Wait, did he die?
Yeah, Hef's been dead for a minute.
like a year ago.
Year or two ago, yeah.
Damn, I don't remember hearing that one.
Wonder if Hef ever needed a little blue pill.
Sophomore year of high school, we were doing our research papers, and I was Gandhi.
Okay.
And I went to find a Gandhi book to pull out as one of my references, and I pull out the Gandhi book, and right in between that and the next book is just this Playboy, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, how the fuck does this find its way into East Rochester? So I go through like all the pages trying to see if people like wrote anything.
Could only get into like 4 pages because the rest were stuck
Yeah,
together.
like it was, yeah. So
like what?
so I look at it and I'm just like, all right, and I just put it back.
Jesus Christ.
Never checked on it again.
Was it 76 or was it 96?
96.
It was 96. So do
That's
we
her
have
name.
something
I
here?
found her.
Julie
it's
Lynn
Cialini.
Cialini.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Let's look her up. Let's wiki her. I think it's C.I.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Idiot!
I literally took Italian too.
Shout out to all of our Italian viewers.
Shout out to Enzo.
Yeah.
Probably our only... No. We have a lot
That's
of...
her.
Yeah. Majority Italian. Probably.
John, if you're not watching this shit, fuck.
Has John even watched the first episode?
I don't know.
What a fuck.
You know,
Tell him
it's
to
better
text
have.
him. Tell him to watch the first fucking episode.
That's her.
Oh. She looks very, strong-hipped. Looks like she's 5'11". Wow.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
That's actually mad tall.
Where'd she
it
go?
said Rochester. It didn't say anything about East Rochester.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Well.
born in Rochester, New York.
Okay. Well, we'll take that.
That's cool though.
Yeah, for sure.
I love how like anytime there's like someone big from Rochester, like no matter what you do, it's like yeah.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah! Ugh.
It's
But-
like, yeah. Oh, she's showing her body to everybody? Fucking went to high school with her.
Nice.
Oh, there's a porn star from Victor. It's
No,
Hilton?
I thought it was Eastridge.
Nah,
Is she,
it's
like,
not.
50?
It's not in Monroe County. I don't think.
Oh no, that video that tweet that was going around on Twitter of the girl she took a picture. It was her and her boyfriend who was in the army, and then there was a thumbnail
Oh.
for a porn video. Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure that girl was from East.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
That's
Somebody's daughter. You ever think about that when you're watching porn, boys?
Don't say
That's that's a little
Nah,
dark.
I don't think about it like
Yeah,
that.
don't think about that. Do you actually think about that?
No, I don't fucking
I was
think
gonna- I
about
was
that.
gonna
But that's
say.
like a common like thing. It's like that's someone's
Why
daughter.
don't you ever just look at the guy and go, "That's someone's son"? Like, why does it always have to be?
That's true. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You ever that one?
Yeah.
I love that one scene on Family Guy where he's like, where Joe's watching his kid make, make love.
What did he even say?
Like-
I don't even remember what it said, but I remember.
Like
what
they
you're
like
talking about.
Joe's son and someone else had sex and they're like, all right, good night. They're like, good night, Mr. Swanson. He's like, good night. And he was like in the room while they did that.
It's my friend. It's my friend. Family Guy.
I love Family Guy.
I'm upset with Family Guy.
Why? Because
Not what it used to be.
The
What's
last
going
4 or
to?
5 years have just.
Tommy, it's
been
run
bad.
its course. Like,
I
what do
know
you
it's
want
run its
from it?
course. Then
You know,
end.
what do you?
Yeah, I want it to be
give
done.
don't give us an
No.
empty shell of what you once were.
Because they can't end it.
Why?
It's too
It
big.
makes too much money,
The company will like
and people are still gonna
Fox or
watch
whoever
it.
owns it will not let that die.
Peter Griffin will get confirmed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What was it? We were
That'd be
saying
dope.
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill, yeah.
Hank Hill would be
God
wild.
God dang it, Bobby.
Oh!
Yeah. when he gets
When he
smashed off the stage. Oh!
It's just like,
I
did you get
sell
Peggy in as?
propane.
and propane accessories.
You get Peggy in as an echo fighter and just oh yeah! It's
Oh,
just
I
like-
love what she does.
Oh yeah! Like just get
That
shit
show
like that.
is
Awful.
Dude, great show.
It's-
I love it.
If you didn't have cable growing up, you watched
that's like on
King
the
of the
same
Hill.
page as like Squidbillies.
No, it's a good show.
Oh, don't
Nah,
compare it to Squidbillies.
Yeah.
Squidbillies is nonsense.
Squidbillies.
Squidbillies is
Nah, King of the Hill.
Garbage.
King of the
Squidbillies
Hill
is start
is
to finish
more,
nonsense.
hot
King of the
garbage.
Hill's more Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
also
No.
kind of hot garbage.
Oh,
Never
Nah,
was a big
King of the
fan
Hill was
of
hot for a
Aqua Teen
while.
Hunger
The
Force.
only-
It has mad seasons.
The only
It does,
Adult
yeah.
Swim show, like Robot Chicken,
Fire.
was
That's been going on for a while.
And
You guys
Now.
ever
it's
seen
been
the Heart
funny
She
for
Holler?
a long time. The Oblongs. I don't know if you ever watched that, but
It was
that
Will Ferrell's show.
Will Ferrell's show.
That was a funny show. I like it.
It was rarely ever on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I only watched maybe, like, 5 or 6 episodes ever, but, like, every one just made me laugh.
Remember Toonami back in the day?
Yeah.
Toonami was
remember how
correct.
crisp it was?
Saturday
very
nights,
crisp.
it'd give you Boba Bobo, Boba Bo. It'd
Yeah.
give you
Dragon Ball
Naruto,
Z,
Dragon Ball Z.
Naruto,
yeah.
Dude, that
One
Toonami-
Piece, Zatch Bell.
Dude, Toonami's what got
Dragon.
American
Huh?
American kids our age into anime.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, facts.
that's how we found it.
It was always like
Oh, yeah.
light anime though. Like now they do Attack on Titan and shit.
JoJo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they do,
now
like
it's some
JoJo and
serious
shit
shit.
like that.
Yeah.
because they were. I think Toonami was targeting more like
Younger
kids, but now
kinda.
it's more mature.
Yeah,
Right.
because the kids grew up and kids these days have Netflix and they don't give a fuck.
The fact
about
that like even like Dragon Ball Z was like the mild form of anime, like even that's pretty like
Dragon
No,
Ball
Dragon
Z
Ball
was-
Z is pretty.
it's
Yo,
mild,
have
but
you-
like
Have you ever watched Dragon Ball like the original?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fire.
Dude,
Budokai?
so perverted. No, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball.
Oh,
That's
big
it.
fan.
Like in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Like every episode, it's like, oh my god.
Like, you know how they have to get all the balls together and then they can get one wish?
yeah.
The first ever wish that they ever did was a creepy pig, I think it was, asked for someone's panties.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That
That's
show
dope.
is so perverted. But it's hilarious though.
Yeah,
it's
it's
creepy,
fun.
but it's mad funny.
I like your Naruto shirt.
Thanks.
And
My
then there's
favorite
also
shirt.
the classic joke. You guys like Dragon Balls? Dragging these balls across your forehead. Bang! Joke of the day.
I've
Boom.
honestly never heard that.
You
I've
never
heard
heard
that one.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Do you know
stupid.
about Ligma?
Look my balls, bitch.
Remember, wouldn't you get banned on Ninja Stream if you said Ligma?
I probably.
Really?
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure,
know.
yeah.
What about Saganma? Saganma dick.
Dick. Hell yeah. What's up next, Tom? Who we got?
So Black Mirror season 5 was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, you
Well,
watched
I
the whole
already
thing.
talked about this
Still
shit.
haven't watched
We
it.
already
Okay.
talked about it. We already talked about it.
Nah, we talked about the fucking Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, but
episode.
as a whole, it's like if we're just gonna keep bashing on it, we don't even need to talk about it. Like that's all we need to say. It was just as disappointing as it was last week.
Yeah, go watch it for yourself. It is
Yeah,
what it
well, you
is.
know.
It's okay.
It insists
It is what it-
upon itself.
When did
It
Black
is what
Mir-
it
When
is.
did Black Mirror start? Because I feel like everyone
Like
caught
5
on.
seasons.
Like 2013,
Yeah,
2014.
I feel like everyone caught on like last
Season
year.
3?
No, what? Yeah.
Well,
3
that's
and
when
4.
it all got put on Netflix.
Yeah,
so.
season 3 that got put on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like it's good. It's just like The reason that I feel like the reason this season sucked is because they did Bandersnatch, which they said took up the same amount of time as like them doing 5 episodes, which is normally what they would drop in a season.
I would have been cool with 5 episodes and not having Bandersnatch.
Yeah, I'd probably feel the same way. But then you got to think about they also after that like Netflix said you have 3 months to write, produce, and shoot 3 episodes.
That's really what happened.
That's really what happened, and then they had to do reshoots and rewrites. So pretty much, I feel like it was just like, yeah, we're gonna get like big name stars, and we're gonna put a basic story together, and that's like all we can really do.
I would have rather them just not put out anything at all
and just give us a full season. Like,
just give us a full season, put the time and put the effort in it to give us what we want.
But I think we will look back on Bandersnatch and be like, okay, revolutionary. That is like. Yeah. It's a big deal when you think about it, and the story's not bad. Like, it is a good story. It's just like you have like nobody wants to take 5-6 hours to do anything nowadays. So it's like
I'm
defrosting mints, and you just fucking whack your fucking dad over the head with a fucking thing. That was the funniest part of the when he comes in and he's fighting, and his dad's just like, and then you like fight your dad. He's like, "Oh, got you all good, then did not," and you're fucking dragging him out and like. And then, like,
dude, Bandersnatch was more funny than it was. Like,
it was,
intense.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just so fun, just making fun of them.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Bandersnatch, like, just take
you
2
can
or 3
only
hours
watch it
to
on
watch
a video game console, right? Isn't that how it works?
No, or smart TV.
Oh,
you have to have a smart TV or a video game console,
okay.
which fucking
at
everybody has.
E3 in Nintendo's Direct, they showed a new game with Netflix that would be coming in the fall.
How does that
work?
What do you have to do?
I have no idea how it works.
Like a choose your own adventure thing, or like interactive?
It looked like a game, and it had Netflix's name on it.
Huh.
That's kind of weird.
Maybe they're just trying to branch out. I mean,
Netflix is going bankrupt, apparently.
No way.
They're on their way, yeah. They've lost like $200 million.
Yeah,
like,
but people are going to continue to do it. So.
Oh, of course. The thing is, though, like that means their production like qualities are going to go down, and like their licensing will go down.
Or they'll just charge us more.
Which is another problem, which people will fucking cut off Netflix.
I'm all about Hulu right now.
Hulu's better.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hulu
you think about it?
You can watch Adventure Time without having to watch ads on Hulu.
Same with Eric Andre's show. 15-minute shows. Or 15-minute episodes.
Or where it's at.
They don't have
They don't have ads, no. The minimum is 30 minutes.
Damn. And then you get like 3 or 4.
Huh?
You get like 4 of them, too.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But honestly, though, like, everyone hates ads so much, I don't mind it. It's not a big deal.
I don't mind ads now. Like, I'm fine with waiting 90 seconds.
Yeah.
The same
it gives you a second to look at your phone.
They should be good. Like, if you're really gonna, like, you have my attention, don't give me some shitty ad.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you guys. Give me something where it's like, wow, that was a good ad.
Like Old Spice ads, like those are fire.
Awesome.
Like
they do
Mountain Dew ads,
that's why I like
Geico ads.
They're the best at it.
They're funny.
Right. Yeah. They want that shock value. People, like, draw me in because I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I know it's a Geico commercial. Like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the walrus playing goalie for the hockey team. Like, that's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the content that I just want you to put the needle and shoot into my veins.
Black tar heroin. Yeah.
All right, we're no more heroin.
Yeah, we already touched on heroin.
I'm all good on heroin from last week.
Yeah, no, we did a lot of heroin. Not personally, but we talked a lot about it.
We basically did do heroin last week. If you haven't caught that episode, go catch it now.
We did heroin. Anyway, what's up? What are we doing?
We didn't do heroin.
But Dan did admit that he would.
You win our signed needle.
The webbing of his toes says differently.
Dan did admit that he would do heroin once he's about to die.
Yeah,
when he gets old.
Yeah. I mean,
for sure.
Let's talk about baseball for a minute. You know, this has been an exciting MLB season. You know, it's been a surprising one. A lot of team shifts. Bryce Harper went to the Phillies on a monster deal. Manny Machado went to the Padres on a monster deal. Mm-hmm. And up until within the last week, 2 top pitchers in the entire league, Craig Kimbrell, top closer since Mariano retired, and Dallas Keuchel, former Cy Young winner just 3 years ago, both of them went unsigned until the last week, and it's honestly really surprising.
Yeah. I mean, such is life in the MLB, but, like, it is still a bit early with everything going on in the MLB.
It is, for sure. It's not even All-Star break. Like, once that hits, all that goes through, that's when things are really going to heat up. Guys coming back from injuries, teams are gonna be like, all right, let's make this postseason push. Let's try to do something.
Most definitely.
I am gonna say a team to watch out for are the Cubs.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Cubs, they had a really
They have
tough
Kimbrel now.
They do have Kimbrel now.
Craig Kimbrel.
They had a really tough start to their season, but bats are really coming along. Pitching's doing well, and I could see them playing deep into October.
Everybody else, just to think about this as well, it was kind of weird seeing how everybody was just kind of deep-throating Bryce Harper at the beginning of the year, and we're all seeing how that worked out.
Bryce Harper
I'm about to run out of coffee.
is one of the most
I have a problem.
overrated players in the MLB. Now, I love Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is a baller, but at the same time, he was not worth the $300 million that Philly gave him.
That's a $300 million ass, though. Let me tell you.
$300 million over 13 years for the 47th best fielding percentage in the league, for like the 17th best batting average, for like 8 home runs this year. He is not
playing well.
He is not playing well, and I think the Nationals won not getting him. I think they're fine without him. They'll rebuild. They have Juan Soto, Anthony Rendon. They have a really good pitching staff. I think they can be back within probably next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, good shit, Tom.
Attaboy, Tom. That's been Sports Corner with Tom.
Can we also talk about the murder attempt of
this is big.
future
Big time!
MLB Hall of Famer and quite possibly the greatest designated hitter of all time, David Ortiz.
Motherfucking Ortiz.
Fuck Boston, though, first off.
All right.
Fuck Boston.
We're off the Boston thing. We're done shitting on Boston. Big Papi got shot.
If you
All right,
hadn't
son?
heard,
He actually got shot.
David Ortiz
Almost
was
died.
in the Dominican last week with his family, where just a couple of guys ran up on him, shot him in the leg, had to get transported to the hospital.
I didn't know. I thought he was at the club.
Nah, he was at a
Nah.
restaurant with his
He was at a
family.
restaurant with
He's
his
at a
dad.
restaurant
That's
with
awful.
his family.
Crazy.
Now,
Some guys.
There
on
are
the type
rumors.
shit.
This really is this has been written about. The rumor is that the guys were sent to kill Big Papi because he was sleeping with the top kingpin in the Dominican's wife.
Yeah, drug lord in the
Yeah.
Dominican. Top drug lord in the Dominican.
So,
Whiffing rails off of booties, like how we do,
You know,
You don't call him Big Papi for a reason.
That's
It's not just
something
baddies
you-
slinging, you know
that's
what I'm
something
saying?
the Iraq boys can get down with. That a boy, Papi.
What's good? Let's get it up. Hell yeah, boys.
He's
Slinging dick.
He's expected to make a full recovery, but you just gotta think
That's
Yeah,
isn't
like,
that-
whoa.
did it-
Some
that's like the
shit,
third or fourth
yeah.
thing that's happened in the Dominican this past week, right?
Like,
I
do you
feel
think they'll
like
go
a lot
back?
of
Like,
shit's
if it's a
been-
kingpin, you got to think if he doesn't get caught, he probably will go back to try and finish the job.
for
Too, which is just as scary. Like, if they don't get the drug lord necessarily or tie it into him, which they probably won't, because drug lords usually are pretty high up as far as in
terms of drugs.
in terms of cartel and government and paying people off and shit. Like, if he goes back to the Dominican, they'll probably try again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I got some real shit.
100%. Stay safe out here, Papi.
Yeah,
we only
stay
want
safe,
to see
brother.
what's best for you.
Exactly. That's what I'm fucking saying. But yeah, I mean, there's a price to pay. You can't just be, grabbing any kind of booty you want.
That's
There's
why.
a-
Imagine
there's
you
a
can't.
bigger lesson here.
You
for
basically can't go to another country. You're just not allowed to go there. That's weird to think
Yeah.
about.
that. Yeah. Dead ass.
You're literally not. Well, I mean, he's welcomed there, but he'll probably get killed next time he steps foot in that country.
Yeah, probably.
That's,
I mean,
that's just wild.
yeah, honestly. Speaking of other countries, Godzilla. Me and Tom saw Godzilla the other day.
Saw Godzilla?
Yeah, we saw Godzilla.
How was it?
It was fun.
It's
fun.
It was something.
It was
Isn't
okay.
Isn't 11 in it?
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
from Stranger
Millie
Things,
Bobby Brown.
yeah.
She was
Yeah.
probably the best actress or actor in that. I would say it was okay. They had a guy that was designated in that movie specifically to say Godzilla. Like literally,
Did they really?
the
Yeah,
only
the Japanese
two
president.
Japanese people there. The dude was designated to say Godzilla and do Japanese stereotypes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they had
Damn.
the writing was absolutely awful. Most of it was monster fights though, which is what people
Was it good,
fucking
though?
wanted.
It's what
Were the
it
fights
was-
good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the fights were good.
The fights were good. Yeah.
Fights were
So
fun.
if
It was
you
a good time.
guys like good fights, mild racism, and awful acting, go see Godzilla.
Go see Gozira. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Again,
Probably-
Again.
We're
Guys, go
both-
see this
no,
movie.
no,
It's
we're
awful.
Yeah, this
Like,
we're saying like
it's a
this
6.
is-
Like
that
it's
sounds like it might be a little high, honestly.
5.9. Like
Okay.
I'll give it a 5.9.
All right, so listen up. That's it's been a fun hour. We've been here for a while now. Before we close out, I want to talk about DJ Khaled and everyone's take on this situation.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! A year of positivity just
Like
shot
5
down the
years of
fucking drain. Like
positivity
5 years
shot
of
down
positivity.
in one
Shot
week.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck DJ Khaled.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was talking big shit about Tyler, and
Hell yeah.
I'm not down with
Why?
that.
He's just like, yo, nobody like mysterious ass music. I make music people like.
Dude.
Real talk. And it's just like, get the fuck out
Yo,
of here.
Chef D,
you
what do you
fucking-
feel about this fucking album?
And you know what's crazy is that
He looks like he's about to birth his second.
every song that Tyler made and put out on that album, it was all him. Like he does
Right.
that shit.
Exactly.
DJ Khaled has a whole
Team.
team,
A whole
for
team.
every song to just produce bangers.
He
they
does, like,
write
the drums.
lyrics,
We the
they-
best.
That's what he does now.
I think he's
Music.
annoying. People say he's fun. I don't think he's
Major
funny.
key. I
Major
thought
key
it,
alert.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
like all your
funny
songs,
back
like,
in like 2015. Then I added him on Snapchat for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, wow, I have AIDS.
I had him on Snapchat for like 6 months because Dylan told me to do it, and it was
Yeah.
like it was way too much. He was like watering his plants. He's like, plants give life. You gotta water your plants. Can't expect plants to grow without water. Major key alert. And it's just like,
Yup,
I don't-
yup.
like,
it was
that's
funny.
literally
That
what
It
his
was funny
story
at
is
first.
based
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It was
for
funny.
for 2 weeks.
Then I was like,
it's,
wow,
but
he's
it's been 4
serious.
years now.
But
Yeah.
then it's just him and his hot tub drinking his apple Ciroc.
Right, on a fucking jet ski, meeting
And
up
he
with like
fucking- and
Tory
he-
Lanez and like D Wade.
Hey, what's
And
up?
then, and then he's
Yo,
just
Major Key alert! Dwayne Wade, let's go, brother! Like
walks
shit like that.
into
Like,
his kitchen. Hey, yo, Chef D, what we
we got
cooking up
cooking.
today?
We got
And
vegan cigarettes on deck.
every
for
single
today.
day she
vegan
looked at
cigarettes.
him. Every single day she looked at him like, I'm sick of your shit.
Right.
His
Like,
wife, you're saying?
No, his chef.
I would
Oh,
not
yeah.
fucking be here if I
Chef
didn't
boy, are
fucking
you
have to
lit?
be.
I didn't-
Exactly.
Chef D.
Fuck Chef D. Nah, actually, Chef D, she's just
I
making,
would
she's
not
making
be
her money.
here if you weren't paying me fucking bands.
Exactly.
How much do you think
Exactly.
like you get paid to be a
I-
chef
I
for
bet-
DJ
I bet-
Khaled?
She probably makes over 7 figures. Not 6 figures.
I
Probably
would-
6
7
figures.
figures
Not
as
7
a
figures.
personal
6. She probably makes
chef.
I
over
think she
6
makes 6
figures.
figures.
A year, yeah.
Is she a sick
definitely.
chef though?
Yeah, she
Oh,
worked, like she's DJ Khaled chef. She makes over 6
if you're the
figures,
personal
like-
chef for DJ Khaled,
Then
Right.
you
Breakfast,
you,
lunch,
you
dinner.
definitely make a good omelet.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
imagine being that rich. You don't have to cook your own meals. That's literally insane.
That's ideal.
Exactly. Wait, I had one more thing before we got to sign off. I wanted to get a question of the day from the boys. So, question of the day is like this kind of got brought up to me because I was watching the Smurfs the other day, and it was like they're all dudes except for Smurfette. So, like, if you like, what do you think the deal is with like sex with Smurfs? Like, would you-
I don't think Smurfs have sex.
Would you have sex with a
that's,
Smurf?
I feel like that's the best answer in terms of
Nah,
everyone's.
there's definitely bukkake action going on.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, do you think
Yeah,
like
that's
they
the
have this?
other option, pretty much.
Do they have like the
You
same
ever have
woman
you ever
as
had
us?
you ever have blue goo ice cream?
No.
Well, that's what's going on.
Like what? Like, do you think they like shit like we do, or like what is the
Smurfs?
anatomy of a Smurf?
They're animated characters. You know, that's all it is.
They're gonna die off eventually. They're an
Wait,
extinct
look into it
species.
that
Is there a live Smurf movie like live
Yes.
action?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
there's a
live
Neil
Smurf.
Patrick
Is there
Harris.
actually?
There really is.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris
Dude,
plays a Smurf.
Shout out NPH.
Is it?
No,
oh.
I'm just kidding. No.
Wait, is there actually one?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
there
Neil
really
I can't tell
Patrick
if you're
Harris-
joking or
yes,
not.
Neil Patrick Harris.
He does
was in
Blueface.
a lot.
Pretty low ball move right there.
Wait,
Not
when did
gonna
this
lie.
happen though?
What?
Like
What are you gonna do?
2011, 2012, I feel like.
Jesus, dude.
Blue Man
They've
Group
done-
was pissed.
They've done everything. They've literally done every movie.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, no.
gone
why,
back,
annoying.
turned every single movie that was
Why
a
do you
cartoon
think-
into a live action
Why do
movie.
you think they're
Exactly.
remaking every movie now?
Howard the
I know.
Duck.
But like some of them, like Lion King, though, like people are getting mad about that. That's gonna be crazy
I
with
mean,
the
they'll-
cast that they have.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
hyped.
nuts.
Fucking when does that come out?
Like
This
this
month?
month?
Like June 24th.
We should all
or
we
something
should
like
we should
that.
all go watch it.
We should squat up, do a live
Next time-
action
Toy
review.
Story comes out.
Next time we all see it. Next time we talk about a movie, we should all just go and
Yeah,
together
let's just
and watch
go.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
get a, like a real ass movie review and like just like actually go see a fucking movie.
Yeah,
I went to
Like
see.
collectively.
July
we'll go.
19th.
We'll go on. What's that? What's the day that
I
Pittsburgh?
thought it
It's like
was-
$5. Is it Tuesdays?
Tuesdays. $5 movies.
I don't work on
Pittsburgh.
Tuesdays.
Boom!
$5
Bam!
movie.
Boom!
Alright.
We gotta sign off.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, for sticking through it the whole way. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe.
And make
do all
sure
this.
to
Fucking like, don't do that.
I love you.
I just want you guys
I
to
love
know you guys are the closest thing I have to family. I have a pack of cigarettes at home that I cry to. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. What do we got going on?
You guys actually really should comment things that you want us to talk about.
Exactly.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
We're probably going to get some people on the phone. We're probably going to get some questions from you guys.
We were hoping to have Better Call Squall this week.
But Squall is currently working. Can't get a Better Call Squall segment this week. It will be next week. We probably will have,
Piece of shit.
hopefully, John O'Ferry on.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting. We might get John O'Ferry on the show, depending on what's going on with scheduling. So that'll be cool. Get the first guest on. It'll be pretty dope. We will have first Game of Crones episode coming out this week. You ready for that?
Dan's not for
Dan
it.
is not for Game of Crones.
You said-
Game of Crones is happening.
You said Game of Thrones and he just goes, no.
We are making Game of Crones happen.
Alright, bro, that's all you. I'm not going to be a part
It's
of Game
okay.
of Thrones.
Executive decisions being made.
I
We are
love-
doing Game of Crones. If I get anything out of this, it will be Game of Crones.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, keep
thanks,
a lookout
guys.
for. We're gonna start breaking some stuff up into segments too. So, we're gonna get you some 10-minute clips of the show and break some stuff down. So, bow.
Alright, that's
Alright,
it.
that's
All right, boys.
We're done. Bye.
Peace.